Hello again, this is Sophia, and this week I'll be talking about something that really forms the blockchain technology. Its three main properties: immutability, transparency, and decentralization. I chose this topic honestly because these three words keep popping up everywhere when people talk about blockchains, but these concepts are sometimes misused or used in the wrong way. So today I want to break them down simply and practically so that they actually make sense. So let's start with immutability. Immutability basically means unchangeability. Once something is added into the blockchain, let's say a transaction or a block, it cannot be changed or deleted. So you would ask me, why is it such a big deal? In traditional systems, like banks or company databases, someone with enough access can go and change the data. They can even cover up a fraud. With blockchain, it's almost impossible. Here's how it works. Each block in a blockchain contains a cryptographic hash of the previous block, so they're all linked to each other. Therefore, if someone tries to change one of the blocks, the hash won't match anymore. This is like trying to put a page into a book where every previous page is linked to the next one. The people would immediately notice the difference. This immutability builds trust in blockchains, and this way you will know that blockchain hasn't been tampered with. Next up, transparency. Transparency means that anyone can see what's happening on the blockchain. Most public blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum are open for anyone to explore. You can literally go to a blockchain explorer and check every single transaction that has ever been made, any addresses involved, the amount, and more. Now, some people might confuse transparency with the lack of privacy, but this is not the case here. Blockchain uses the pseudonymous addresses, meaning you can see the address and the activity, but you will not always see the name behind the address, so you wouldn't know who actually made this transaction. The key takeaway is that transparency helps the users to verify everything themselves. You don't have to act or trust a single central authority to tell you what's true. You can check the data yourself, which makes the system more open and accountable. And finally, decentralization. This one's a bit of a buzzword, but it's important. Decentralization means that no single person or organization controls the blockchain. Instead, control is spread across the network of nodes. Each node keeps a copy of the blockchain and helps validate transactions according to a set agreed upon rules, like proof of work or proof of stake. Let me give you an example. If you use a bank, that bank controls your account. They can freeze it, block your transactions, or charge you unexpected fees. With a decentralized network, with a decentralized blockchain system, you have more control over your assets. No central authority can suddenly charge you or change the rules or lock you out. Also, decentralized networks make the system more resilient. If one node goes down or gets hacked, the rest of the network keeps running. And that's the beauty of it. It's not about trusting one powerful player, but it's about having a network of equals, all working together to keep the system running fair and secure. So, how do these three properties, immutability, transparency, and decentralization, come together? They create a system that is trustworthy because data can't be secretly changed, accountable because everything is visible and verifiable, resilient because there is no single point of failure. This combination is what makes blockchain such a powerful tool, not only for cryptocurrency, but also for supply chain, voting systems, digital identity, and more. So, to recap, immutability means once data is added, it cannot be altered. Transparency means everyone can see and verify what's happening. And decentralization means control is distributed, not held by a single authority. These properties make blockchain more than just a tech trend. They make it a platform for trust, especially in areas where trust is hard to come by. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped you understand the real meaning behind the buzzwords and how they work together to make blockchain such a game-changing technology. See you next week.